this is for you first. What are your plans for STEM, STEM workforce development? How can Virginia be a leader? And how do we get more women and minorities in our STEM workforce?
Thank you for the question. This is one of those areas when I talk about the priorities to move Virginia forward. I mentioned we need more middle-class jobs. We need folks to have the skills to fill those jobs. And we got to make these basic rules of the road work so that you work hard, you play by those rules, you earn a decent living. Critical to this is STEM education. I've been a champion and a fighter for STEM education going back to the Kane administration when the governor asked me to find ways to harness the full power and potential of technology and innovation to make a difference. It is telling that Governor Kane made the choice that when we launched the governor's STEM academies throughout the state, that we did so in the technical schools, the CTE programs. And I've had a wonderful time visiting Arlington CTE program, which was the first designee as the governor's STEM academy. Folks, math is important for our economy, but the high-stakes testing of SOLs, to think that the only way to learn math is by memorizing the Pearson formula, is just wrong. Right here in Alexandria down the way, they're teaching kids to learn math by building boats, shipbuilding. We have got to create more opportunity and new ideas so that everyone has a chance to learn at a pace that works for them. This is the bedrock of the open education work I had done with President Obama and Secretary Duncan, and part of the innovation program. Final comment. Even if the legislature did nothing in terms of proactive votes or investments, President Obama has put $1 billion with a focus on STEM education available for Virginians. We rank dead last as a state in pursuing and competing for those funds. As Lieutenant Governor, I'll be leading the charge to make sure we take full advantage so that every child has a chance to grow in our economy. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can just tell you that, I believe that science is exciting. It's also very important. As I mentioned earlier, I teach pathophysiology at the medical school in Northam. And one of the points that I like to make to people that I think underlines the importance of STEM classes, STEM education in this Commonwealth is that we have residents and students coming from many different countries. And I can tell you that they do not or are not playing for second. They are very, very well prepared. So we need to make STEM education a priority. The second point I would make, my wife is an elementary science school teacher. And they're doing wonderful things. She has a butterfly garden. She grows trout in the classroom. Again, in making our kids enthusiastic about science is all part of it. Now, how do we do that? We do that with excellent teachers. Unfortunately, we talked about the priorities from the other side. Our teachers are like 38 in the country as far as what they're paid. We can do better than that for them. So I think the latter part of that question was how do we encourage women to go into STEM classes and education. We make it exciting. We make it open to them in school. And then we also, one of the things that we need to emphasize here in the Commonwealth of Virginia is that women should deserve or do deserve and should receive equal pay for equal work. We need to treat women just like we do men in the Commonwealth of Virginia.